So there's always a relationship between drug abuse and mental health. The relationship between mental health and alcohol and other drugs is very complex. People who experience mental health issues and conditions are more likely to use alcohol and other drugs vis-a-vis. Whilst people may feel alcohol and other drugs help with feelings of stress, anger, worry, and sadness, they are not an effective solution and can actually negatively affect our mental health and well-being, both in long-term and short-term. There is a strong association between illicit drug use and mental health issues and conditions. Like alcohol, people use drugs may also experience mental health issues or conditions, but it's hard to tell which comes first. Experiencing a mental health issue or condition can make other people may use drugs which contribute to the development of mental health issue or condition. There are so many instances where a person may experience both issues, with one causing or contributing to another. Different types of illicit drugs can have varying side effects and impacts on mental health, as they affect body in different ways and can vary from one person to another. It is difficult to predict how someone will be affected or will react to a specific drug. Drugs interfere with the chemicals in the brain and can affect brains and messaging, and as well as their function. So everyone has a responsibility in ending drug use and abuse, especially in youths. Firstly, we should effectively deal with peer pressure. The biggest reasons why many youths start to use illicit drugs is because their friends utilize peer pressure. No one likes to be left out, and youths find themselves doing things they normally wouldn't do just to fit in. Also, we need to deal with life pressures head on. People today are overworked and overwhelmed and often like a good break or a reward is deserved. But in the end, drugs only make life more stressful, and many of us too often or fail to recognize this in the moment. Also, we need to seek help from the mental health institutions. Mental illness and substance abuse often go hand in hand. Those with a mental health illness may turn into drugs as a way of escapism. Those suffering from some form of mental health issues such as anxiety, depression, and post-traumatic disorder should also seek help so that they refrain from using drugs. Also, we need to examine every risk factor. If you are aware of the biological, environment, and physical risk factors you possess, you are more likely to overcome them. So we need to orient ourselves on the risk associated with drug use. Lastly, we need to keep a well-balanced life. People take up drugs when something in their life is not working, or when they are unhappy about their lives, where their lives are going. Look at life from a bigger picture and have priorities in order, so that at the end you will avoid drug use and abuse. Thank you.